these innumerable instances of being saved by angels are, in every case, done by masters who show themselves as angels. They can change their appearance at will, so they see themselves as people think angels look, with big wings and so on. The angels don't have wings. They don't need wings. It's a thought form which humans have about angels. So the masters use that thought form, appear as angels. People say, an angel saved me. An angel did, but that kind angel was a master. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Now, the angels exist in their own right, but they don't have this contact with humanity, which people imagine they do. Not yet. One day, in the future, there will be a close relationship between the human kingdom and the angelic evolution. They are great healers and have much to confer on humanity in terms of the healing arts.
Well, that leads me to ask you, do we each have a guardian angel?
We do indeed have a guardian angel. But people think that when they've been saved by the guardian angel, who's their guardian. Well, it's not like that at all. The guardian angel doesn't guard you from mishap or even from a tragic, dangerous situation. A guardian angel keeps you on the path of evolution. That's its role. And where you might stray onto the involutionary path through black magic and evil activity, the role of the guardian angel is to keep you on the straight path to God, which is the path of light, through the evolutionary process, of which the masters I'm talking about are the custodians.
So we can't speak to our
you
guardian
can't
angel?
speak to your guardian angel, no. People pray to the guardian angel, but it's the masters who hear and who respond.
Do all the forms that we see around us have a consciousness or a level of awareness of some type, or is that limited to human beings?
So the esoteric teaching is that all forms have consciousness. That consciousness is the evolutionary process. Everything is evolving, whether it be a rock, a stone, an animal, a leaf, an apple, or whatever. Everything is evolving in all the kingdoms of nature. And the human kingdom is only one. We have the mineral kingdom, the animal kingdom, the vegetable kingdom, the animal kingdom, the human kingdom, then the kingdom of souls, and then the devic evolution. I mean, it is massively more varied and much more interesting than we give God credit for. You know, he has made a fantastically interesting thing called planet Earth, and we are all evolving together. So everything needs consciousness to evolve. It is the consciousness of the reptile that brought it out of the ocean and started the process of mammals and eventually leading to the evolution of the form of the human kingdom. We owe our form, our physical body, to the animal kingdom. But in terms of consciousness, we owe our divine human consciousness to our souls. We are souls in forms, vehicles, which came out of the animal kingdom. We are the point where spirit and matter meet. That's why everything goes through the human kingdom.
Benjamin, what are the rays?
The rays are 7 great streams of energy which govern all life in this universe. They are the expression, in cosmic terms, of the life activity of 7 unbelievably high beings called the Ray Lords. They are entities, thinking, creating entities. Somewhere way back in the far distant past they must have been men, because everything has been a man who has gone on from that state. But now they are Ray Lords. Their activity sends out radiations of energy. These are the 7 rays. The first ray is the ray of will or purpose, embodying the purpose of the divine, in this case of our planetary logos, who is carrying out the purpose of the solar logos. So we are carrying out the purpose of the planetary logos. The planetary logos is carrying out the purpose of the solar logos. The solar logos is carrying out the purpose of a being at the center of our galaxy, about whom, of course, we can't say a word. But it's all as above, so below. We're all going down and down or up and up through evolution. Everybody's carrying out a purpose which is in the mind of the logos of their particular planet. And that Logos is a heavenly being whose body of expression is the planet, in this case, planet Earth. The second ray demonstrates the quality we call love, love / wisdom. That energy we call love is a cohesive magnetic force which holds together all of the building blocks of matter, and without which the whole of matter, and therefore of physical plane existence, would fall apart. The third ray is the ray of higher mind or adaptability. It is that quality of life which allows nature to adapt to circumstances, to an increase in rain, for instance, if you're a plant, or a decrease in rain if you're a plant or an animal, adapting to desert conditions or to conditions of drought or saturation of rain in the jungles or in the high tundra of the north and so on. This adaptability, both on a physical plane and as far as men are concerned on a mental plane, is one of the characteristics of the third ray energy. The fourth ray is the ray of harmony, and that is arrived at through conflict. So we call it the ray of harmony through conflict. The pairs of opposites battling together, good and bad, rich and poor, high and low, spiritual and material, all of these are called the pairs of opposites. The fourth ray makes a path between which harmonizes all of that. And so it is the ray of harmony. It's often called the ray of beauty because the harmony is beautiful, or art because it deals with beauty. The fifth ray is the ray of lower concrete mind and is the ray behind the demonstration of our science, our technology, which uses the lower concrete mind, as the third ray uses the higher philosophical, more abstract type of mind. The sixth ray is the ray of idealism, of devotion, and demonstrates as that kind of devotion to an ideal so high at times, so strong that people will die for their ideal, their concept of what is right and good and true. The seventh ray is the ray of ceremonial order or ritual or organization. And that is the ray which is strongly coming into incarnation, as we say, in the world today. It will dominate through the next 2,500 years and will bring about, with this kind of synthesis that we were talking about earlier on, where all aspects are organized together and brought into a harmonic relationship, and you create an organization. Too much of that rigid organization would be brittle and would cause disruption, but the right degree of relationship between the rays means that the quality of one ray will be somewhat lessened by the influence of the quality of another ray, and so all of us exist with these in our makeup. And as far as we as individuals are concerned, every time we come into incarnation, the soul gives us a set of rays. Our soul is always on one or other of those 7 rays. You're either first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or 7th ray soul. On the personality level, it changes from life to life, or may change from life to life. So you could be in one life a first ray personality with a second ray mental body and a 4th ray astral body and a 3rd ray physical body. In the next life, something quite different. You understand? Mm-hmm. So that throughout a series of lives, the soul rings the changes until we begin to demonstrate all of those qualities. Now, the qualities of the rays have high points and low points. When they're pure, we call it the virtues of the rays. When they're impure or being badly demonstrated, then we call them the vices of the rays. So all rays have the higher qualities, the divine qualities, which you seek to inculcate. And then the vices, the counterparts to these, as we are evolving personalities, we demonstrate more easily the vices of the rays. And these are the things that hold us back in our evolution.